What's up, guys? So happy new year to you guys. And yeah, this is gonna be my first video of 2024, right? And this video will be like a market outlook video, right? Normally these videos I post them over the weekend, right? But today I decided to share with you what I think price will be doing within this week, okay, so that you can have a sense of direction. Okay, apart from that, also I'll be making an important and special announcement. Okay, so kindly stick to the end of this video. Okay, and again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, okay, so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. This year is going to be amazing because there are so many things that we could have done right last year, but it is not too late for us. We've learned so many things from last year and we are looking forward to do extremely better this year than we did last year. Okay, so yeah, do well to subscribe to the channel because there'll be a lot of stuff coming in. Okay, so without wasting much time, we're going to step onto the chart and see what price is saying for this week. All right, guys, so welcome back. I'm gonna clear all these things, but yeah, these are all the trades that I took today on EURUSD. This buy for 10, this one for 5, this loss over here, and I took another 2 losses over here. Okay, so I have like 3 losses and 2 wins, and that's fine. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and clear these drawings and show you what I'm looking at for this week. So I'm gonna start from the higher time frame. Now on the higher time frame, so I'm supposed to start on the weekly anyway, but I'm gonna start on the daily. Okay, so right in here, very simple, my weekly, this was my last low that created this high, which means I'm expecting price to come to this high like this. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at on like the weekly scale. But on a daily time frame, this is my high that created this low right in here. We broke structure, which means that this guy over here is a daily supply, so I'm gonna have this guy marked nicely. Okay, but the thing is, because price is coming from like a weekly point or a weekly demand, this guy over here, which is the daily supply, is most likely going to be a smart money trap. Okay, most likely. Okay, I always need to react anyway, so in as much as it is a valid daily supply, because of what price is doing, I'm gonna watch it as a potential smart money trap. Okay, good. So once I've seen this on my daily time frame, if I'm looking at just the daily structure, I can say that price will come into certain levels like this, then we're gonna drop down. Okay, but once we've not gotten into the supply, what can I do? Simply put, I'm just going to look at the internal structure right in here. So in here, I'm going to look for a trading range within this movement that price is doing, and that trading range is going to be this low and then this high. Okay, so until price gets into the supply, I'm just going to be working inside this guy, as simple as that. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to step onto like H4 like this, and I'm now going to look for my point of interest. Okay, so in here I have this as my point of interest. Okay, boom, as my point of interest. Now if you're wondering why I choose this guy as my point of interest, I'm gonna show you anyway, but not here. And so this leads me to the special announcement that I was talking about. So I'll actually be holding my first bootcamp this month, January 29th, January, yes, and I'll be teaching everything that I do, all the way from higher time frame to entries, all the secrets that I use in taking my trades, right? Intraday mastery, and even some swing trades, how to take swing trades. So like in short, I'll be teaching you my strategy, and it is for a discounted price. So those of you who can't afford high-end mentorships, blah blah blah, trust me, my mentorship is even better than some of these $1,000, $2,000 stuff, and I'm giving this to you for a discounted price of $250, right? And the beautiful thing is you're also going to have access to my private Discord where I share my setups, okay, with my private students. So that is my special announcement. Do want to take advantage of it. You have up to now to 29th January, right? That is when the bootcamp will begin, 29th January. So you can reach out to me on Instagram, right, or on my number on the flyer. If you check the number on the flyer, yes, you can WhatsApp me on that number to register or to secure a slot for this bootcamp. Okay, so yeah, that is a special announcement. Let's continue with the analysis. So right in here, this is my demand, or a point of interest. Now what this is telling me is after this break of structure, price is likely to make a push into the zone before maybe we can now push up if price wants to continue with the bullish move, right? And this move for price to come down has been established when we took out this low over here with the wick. Okay, it has been established nicely. Now once I see this, I can now step onto my intraday time frame to see the story that price is saying over here. Okay, I want to see if price is telling me that, hey, I want to go up or I want to come down. Okay, so right in here, I'll step onto M15, and that is my intraday time frame. Now on M15, this was my last intraday low, this guy over here. Okay, and this guy got taken out here. Now if you watch closely, there are a lot of lows over here. There are a lot of lows. We have this one, we have this one, we have this one, we have this one, we even have this one. So why didn't I choose any of these lows as my intraday low, and I chose this particular one? It is also something that I'll be discussing in the bootcamp. Okay, so if you are interested to know all of these secret sources that I use, you can just book a slot and register for this upcoming bootcamp. Okay, so good. If this is my break of structure, then this guy over here is valid for me. Okay, so it means that I'm gonna have this guy as my supply, simple as that. So I have this guy here as my supply, nicely intraday supply. Okay, now with this in mind, I can beautifully tell the intraday story. So the intraday story is saying, hey my guy, I am bearish. Okay, which means that this low over here is an intraday target liquidity. Okay, and I already explained to you that we broke structure to the top and we are expecting price to come into this POI. So this confirms that move, that price is coming to the POI. Now someone is going to say, okay, but bro, I see a break of structure here. How about that one? Yes, this is a clean break of structure, but it was an internal break of structure. Okay, and honestly speaking, in as much as I'm saying that intraday is bearish, this break of structure can actually lead towards a push to the top, which means we can make a switch of the intraday being bearish to now bullish because of this break of structure, right? But as of now, yes, I'm still holding on to this, okay, to this push to the downside. Okay, so in here, if you realize this morning I took some trades based off this intraday, right? This intraday move, it was a POI that was sitting somewhere in here, so I took a buy from here, right in here, and price just made a move to the top. But currently I know that we are dropping to the downside. Okay, so in here, how am I going to get a trade? All what I'm doing is I'm just looking at this guy over here nicely. Let me mark that. So I'm looking at this guy in here, and I'm looking at something like this. Price comes into this guy, then we can now sell off. Okay, when we sell off, this is going to be my first target. My second target is going to be this guy, and if I decide to hold longer into the POI, then you're going to get into that one, right? But in as much as I'm saying that we are bearish in here, this break of structure, like I said earlier, can lead to this break to the top. Okay, which means we can have a scenario where price will just do whatsoever that he wants to do, like maybe tap into an internal POI somewhere, either in here or right in here. Then we can now continue to move to the top like this. And the reason why I'm saying this is, if you check GbpUsd, you realize that it has something similar So if you check GU like this, the story is heavily bullish. Okay, so look at this on GU. On GU we have this beautiful guy, okay, this low over here, which created this high, has been liquidated because this was equal loose and it was taken out by a wick. So I'm expecting this high to be taken out, right? But if you go on to, like, let's say H4, you are going to realize that there is a beautiful imbalance sitting right in here, which one way or the other will align with the EU sell story, right? So in as much as I'm looking for like EU to tank, we can have GU coming up like this, taking out this high, okay, this high over here, okay, before maybe we drop, okay. That is if the sell story wants to hold, okay. So that will be like the GU story, but personally I feel like we're gonna push like this to the top. That is why I don't normally combine two pairs when I'm analyzing, because one pair can tell another story and another will also be telling you another story. So personally I feel like GU maybe, I mean, we're just gonna take out this high, tap into this supply, then maybe we can start looking for sales, because the moment this high is taken out, yes, it is good to look for sales, right? But my focus right now is on Euro USD, okay, Euro USD, and that is what I am looking for price to do. Okay, first scenario is to look for price to come into somewhere inside these guys, then we can now sell to the downside, okay. And then second scenario is we can maintain these bulls, right, and push price up like this to break even this high before any sales will present itself, like the GU story, right? Or sometimes we can even respect this guy, push down, break this low, tap into this zone proper, right? Then we can now make the move to the top, maybe on Wednesday or something. I don't know when price action will get there anyway, so we can do that. So these are the three scenarios that I am looking at on Euro USD. So if you found value in this video, do well to leave a like and a comment on this video, and don't forget, please, if you want to register for the bootcamp, the upcoming bootcamp, do well to register so that you can take advantage of this insane knowledge that I'll be sharing this year. Okay, so see you in another educative and insightful video. Stay safe, have a blessed and peaceful week. All the best. Bye bye.